You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold, hard cash. Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets and we're just going to be taking a nice little look at this BTC little pump arena, what we are experiencing here. Really quite nice, a bit of upwards momentum for Bitcoin, looking really quite progressive, claiming 42 with the utmost confidence this morning. Well, is it this morning? No, it's the afternoon, 5 minutes past 12 in the UK, 8 degrees, mostly cloudy, bit of sun in the sky, but still mostly cloudy. So yeah, pretty glum here today. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you may be from around the world. Starting off with some shout outs coming through. We've got Here Optimist, we've got Lauren coming through. We've also got Phoenix. We've also got all the mods are really showing their faces today. Nice to see you on the stream there, guys. Leader Crypto coming through saying Wagwan CC gang in the building this afternoon. Gonna have to keep saying this afternoon, not this morning. We've got Hadra Salim. Good to see you on the stream there, my good sir. We got Roger. What up, Chester, my man? Strap up. We're going to the goddamn moon. To the goddamn moon. Amazing stuff. Hopefully we can smash through this falling wedge parallel channel, and then we can be activating our humongous long position that I did do quite a big explosive thumbnail in regards to that, right? So yeah, hopefully we can be looking for that lovely long today. If that does come through, that's gonna be very, very nice indeed. Now, where else are we? We've got Salman Sadiq coming through there saying cold hard cash. Yo, good to see you on the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Is that LR? LR's back, guys. Nice to see you on the stream, LR. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday. Hope your family as well. And we've got Stephen Sainsbury saying, have a great show, buddy. I'm from Southampton. Any thoughts on Polygon Matic, please? We're going to do a little bit of TA on that, I'm sure, my good sir, because that's going to be very interesting to see what that's doing. In leaders of the altcoin pack today, T-Fuel is, I don't know what the hell T-Fuel's doing, but that's up like 9%. We've got a Monero doing very well indeed. We all know about Monero. Going to be doing very well in the future. We got Theta token up 3% there, and Tron's pretty much sat at break even there. So interesting stuff coming through there. We've got Raw, we've got Last Index coming through saying juicy. We've got Raj coming through, we got Bruno, and Lauren again. Amazing stuff, guys. Going to get straight onto with a BTC update. We're going to start off with BTC on the short term and mid term, then the long term. Then once we're done with that, you know what we're going to do. You know what we're going to do. We're just going to do loads and loads of altcoins. Loads of altcoins coming through there. Hopefully we can get a nice lengthy hour and a bit stream coming through there. We'll see how the throat holds up. But my throat is amazing. It's amazing. My throat's fine. My throat is fine. Looking at you, Lauren. But yeah, let's carry on with BTC here on the hourly time frame. Let's go. Let's go to the goddamn moon. As discussed yesterday, we were talking about this falling wedge chart pattern, guys. This falling wedge chart pattern, which tend to usually break to the upside. We were weighing up the chances of it breaking to the downside. We did actually come down with quite a lot of confidence a couple times, right? A couple times we came down. We skirted around throughout the evening last night, dumping through this morning. Coming down to test this zone coming through, sat on this key horizontal and also this downward sloping support line, which we have tested multiple times here on the short-term time frame. So it's getting a little bit more likely that that the little break to the downside is getting it's getting a bit more likely for a break to the downside, right? That's basically what I'm saying there. The more times that we test it, but as you can see, the momentum from this trend line is actually really quite attractive, guys. It really is throwing the price up really quite nicely there. What I'm looking for Bitcoin right here, right now is this is it, guys. I'm looking to come up and challenge this lower high here on the shorter term time frame. If we can get over that, amazing, unbelievable. But please be aware, this is going to be a lovely, lovely long position out of this falling wedge. This is going to be, this is the greedy ass measure move that we, the greedy as measure move that we were talking about yesterday, which is not actually going to be valid now because we do have a different and more recent uptrend, guys. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of that. Goodbye 3.93%. It's going to be smaller, unfortunately. let's keep the take profits the same, right? Because it's still going to be the same resistance points. But we're going to do something along the lines of this, guys. And it's going to be something actually really quite perfectly up to this this lower high on the longer term time frame, right? So yeah, we'll see what percentages we can gauge from that. Obviously, still speculatively speaking there on where we're going to break and where we're actually going to get in here, because the longer that we are taking to break this this falling wedge pattern here, it's actually going to be more beneficial for an entry for us, because then we could actually, instead of waiting to get, because at this point in time, if we start banging it up in the next hour or so and we can get above here with a nice bit of consolidation, then yeah, there is a long from there. But obviously, we're not going to be getting in until we've cleared this zone. We need to clear this zone. But if we break lower in history, like later on in history in the future, say tomorrow at like 4 o'clock, then we've obviously got a massive gap that has been created there. So that's a lot of room for the first take profit to be hit there. So yeah, we will be getting in around that sort of area, more on that congruent break. And yeah, that could line up with the 200 EMA heading its way down in a very attractive stance there, looking pretty good indeed. But yeah, at this point in time, 3.52% on the table if we are going to be breaking here and getting a nice little trade in there. If not, it's going to be around a 2.75%. And hey, that's still without leverage, guys. So still money there to be made. Very good stuff indeed for a spot trade. 2.75%, that's money. That's cold hard cash right there. If you're doing it with, say, like 100 grand, it's literally that's like 10 bags, guys. That's like 10 grand. That's money, right? It's cold hard cash for one trade in a day. That is some serious gains, right? So yeah, pretty good, pretty good stuff indeed. Now let's drill down into where we're going with this, right? I haven't actually done that much TA on this morning, right? But yeah, I was finishing off some other work. But in terms of where we are on the volume, you can see a clear resistance point coming through on the volume here. We are slowly clearing that onto where we are now. It's going to be interesting to see how this next hour does actually react here, whether we are going to see a continuation pattern of the volume coming up there, or we're going to get flaccid and it's going to be the retail, because that is a little bit of smart money coming through there. And it's if it is going to be smart money, if it is going to be a big mover there, then this next candle should really be quite boring, right? It really should be quite boring, because this is going to be the dumb money coming through there. Probably some sort of sideways action like this, not really that much going on. If we are going to see more smart money coming through there, guys, some of the big dogs, some of the big whales in the pond there, filling up the pond, harpooning out here, we're going to see obviously coming up to test this lower high top point and the 200 EMA and this horizontal and this downward sloping resistance line at 42,670. That's going to be very nice to see if we can get there. Now let's see what the RSI is saying. The relative strength index coming through there. Let's get rid of that. That's no longer valid. We have seen us actually bang it through this trend line yesterday. Really quite nice, actually quite nice and progressive there. We could have done, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of drawing wedges and stuff on the RSI, but some of them they are actually valid, right? And if that is going to be the case, then there is potentially for a break to the upside here, and that basically means that we could see a bit more buying pressure coming through on the RSI. Oh, we've got a spammer coming through, guys. Everyone hate on Richard. That sounds good. Coming through again. I mean, this guy doesn't have a life, I don't think. Like, he just comes on my stream with like 30 people and just spams loads of stuff, right? On like loads of different accounts. So pretty annoying. But hey, we've got mods now. We're all good, right? We're all good. But yeah, in terms of where we could be going here for BTC on the short term time frame, we need to not way out. We need to not way out, I guess, maybe. We need to not let this slide through the net here, because we do have the potential for, you guessed it, a bearish divergence, guys. If we are going to see a pump for Bitcoin coming through there, the likelihood of us coming up and clearing this 60.16 on the RSI there is actually really quite likely that we're not going to clear this 42,700, which does tell us that there is going to be some sort of resistance coming through from this bearish divergence forming here, whether it's going to be coming up and testing the 200 EMA first, or whether we just come up and just see a reversal of this candle body close at 42,480. So just be aware there is reversal on the cards for this to happen if we don't clear 42,670 here, and we actually bang above this high on the RSI, right? So that's definitely something to be looking out for there, guys. And please don't miss that. It's going to be a very key thing. We know how divergences work here. They're not too bad, right? They tend to play out and tend to give us some sort of direction of where we're sort of going, right? Now, in terms of trend cycles coming through on the macadamia nut here, you can see we've actually just smashed into that bullish crossover. And considering we have seen a massive pump the hour before the one that we're in now, this does actually show that we've actually got room for growth. It does show we've got room for growth coming through there, guys. So so it is very interesting to see how this does actually plan out. You can see we've got a clear horizontal here on the return reversal for the MACD here. So are we going to be coming up to this zone? That's the question. If that does come up, if that does happen, guys, then it's going to be pretty clear for some sort of resistance coming through here. So the real question you need to ask yourself here is, are we going to smash through 42,675? At the moment, the resistance is looking really quite strong there. So just be prepared, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. Wait, just be prepared, right? Do you think can do a double top here? Potentially. Yeah, potentially. It's very likely for this to happen, right? We could see a double top here and then obviously reversal right back down to this 41,300 there. But in order for that to happen, we would need to come up straight to this 42,670 there. But yeah, there's a lot more information I want to overlay here in terms of Fibonacci retracements on the longer term timeframes, guys. So yeah, we will get into that now because now I'm pretty much done with the short term. Just a little summary for the short term, guys. Not going to keep you guys too long here in terms of the BTC update here. I just want to say, look, there is going to be a potential long position if we can smash through that heavy level of resistance there, which we are looking at across multiple indicators and stuff like that, right? Should we have a look at the EMA ribbon ever so quickly, because we are looking to obviously be in this dead zone between these moving averages, guys, right? And obviously the 55 here, between the 55 and the 200 EMA, if this area is pretty free, there is room for growth, right? We know that, right? We know there is room for growth there. So yeah, let's get rid of the WOD machine for a second, see what the EMA ribbon is saying. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we're getting closely coiled up here. Nothing too congruent to give us a really solid signal for the hourly here, but it is basically showing us that we're heading that way, right? So it's not really something that we can really be using at this time. We really want to be looking for some sort of coil up sort of scenario like this. And as you can see, we are pretty far away in terms of all these moving averages being moved in the EMA ribbon there, being used in the EMA ribbon, sorry. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a way to go for that, but I would say if we do start going sideways here for Bitcoin, consolidating for the next, say, 4 or 5 hours or so here on the $42,000 mark there, then this is really going to be the area where the EMA ribbon is going to come to this coiled up sort of zone here, and then we can really be looking for some sort of big move to the upside there. And we know it's not the most reliable thing in the world, the EMA ribbon, but it is nice to give us some sort of direction, right? Because as you can see, massive shorts, as you can see, indication of big longs, shorts. You can see it gives you like, as I said, they're not the most reliable thing in the world, but it does give you a little bit more of an insight into what is happening there. So yeah, that's what I would say about that. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. Let's get rid of that. Let's move on to the midterm time frame here for BTC. What we got saying in the chat there? We got Bruno. We got David Harrison saying, "Wait a minute, Chester." I can't, man. I've got 32 people watching. I can't sit back and relax. It's all good, man. We got a little request for LRC, a little loop ring, I think that is. So yeah, we'll get into the request, guys. Once we're done with the BTC update, rest assured we will. 14 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable. If you're loving the content, smash the thumbs up. Does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. And if you are new, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday, every morning, or a little bit into the afternoon, like we are today. Apologies, I had a little bit of work to do this morning. But yeah, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. So if you are looking for a channel to be loyal to, you know what to do, right? You know what to do. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to the task at hand, and that is BTC update coming through. That, as you can see, guys, we've got this humongous falling parallel channel. We've been in this for quite a while now. When I say quite a while, December the 4th, that was obviously the instigation for the huge dump, and this is where we are seeing the levels of resistance coming through there. And also the levels of support on the lower side as well. Testing this multiple times. They're pretty valid trend line from the candle body close point coming through there. But as you can see from there, we have found that level of support. Now, this is where it gets really quite interesting, because we do have a Fibonacci retracement from this swing high to this swing low here, guys. Now, it's a bit choppy, right? It's a bit choppy. The yacht is finding it hard to sail in the sea, right? We are banging it up. We're smashing through Fibonacci retracement lines here, not seeing that reversal coming through there. Got all the way up to the 0.382 retracement line and banged it straight back down. It shows there's a lot of resistance at this 44,000 zone. At the end of the day, guys, we're still trending down. We haven't crossed this halfway point, this 0.5% there. Well, sorry, 50% there. We haven't crossed the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement line, and that obviously determines the reversal in the trend there. So yeah, it's still in a downtrend on sort of the midterm time frame here, guys. We have just lost over the last day or so. We have just lost the 0.23. We were talking about this yesterday, and we have actually come up. We tested it, and we've seen that rejection again. Now let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more detail on here because we can see the respect. We can see the test. This is going to be 42,300. All the way up to around 42,600. So if we look at the shorter term time frame, that's going to be pretty much bang on to where we are here. And this is why we're probably going to find a bit of choppy water here, and then maybe a wick up, and then probably resistance coming down if and only if we don't find support here, guys. If we find support here, then we could really be looking to challenge the 55, right? If we can challenge the 55 and get above 42,700, this is where we're going to get excited, right? The reasoning for this is, guys, is because one, we're going to have a lovely long position here on the short-term time frame. Two, we're going to be claiming a massive Fibonacci retracement line coming through on the midterm here, which obviously gives us a bit of support coming through. We can see the support that we've had off this before, giving us that nice little edge to come up and test that 44,000 again. So that's what we're sort of really looking for here for Bitcoin, to really get above that. And obviously we will be above all major moving averages there at that point, and in that dirty, well, not the dirty, in the free zone between the 55 and the 200 there. Really, really good stuff indeed to be looking forward to there. I would just like to take a second to say thank you to the mods for taking care of this Richard guy at this point in time, right? All good stuff coming through there. We got Gordon in the stream there. We got Michael Allen stopping by nicely on the stream there, Michael. Hopefully it's in your time frame today, right? And then you've said, hey, you said, good day, made it time for a live stream. Made it in time for a live stream. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, it's a bit of a later one today. I was doing some stuff this morning that had a deadline. But yeah, we're all good. We're here at the end of the day, right? But yeah, so as you can see, we did obviously have, and we were talking about the moon phases yesterday. We haven't really seen any action from that, right? Nothing insanely positive, right? So yeah, nothing too crazy coming through there. But yeah, as I was just saying there, guys, key areas to watch is going to be this Fibonacci retracement here, and that's going to be at 42,300 or 400, did we say? 328 for specific terms, right? Let's have a look at the RSI, see what we got coming through there. Not great, guys, but this is a bit of a bullish divergence coming through there. As you can see, we do have something along the lines of this, right? I wouldn't say we've had the utmost bit of confirmation as of yet because we haven't quite cleared this high here. But yeah, at this point in time, this is probably why we are seeing a bit of bullish momentum coming through there. If we can clear this high here, and oh no, it's going to be causing, it will be causing a bearish divergence coming through there, and then we do have that plotted in here on the short-term time frame to be looking out for there as well, there, guys. So yeah, there's a lot in the water at the moment, right? We'll just have to see how this does plan out. But yeah, key areas to be looking out for there is going to be this Fibonacci retracement line coming through, right? And now, if we can start to get really excited, I really want to get excited when we do see us coming up, and then we can test the 0.382 again, and that's going to be around 44,000. If we can get above 44,000, hello money, how are you? We're going to be looking for the 50. We're going to be looking for that 50% there, and then what can we doing? What can we be doing, guys? We can be using these as we're using this scenario here coming through as a higher low. Unfortunately, at this time, we are seeing this this higher low actually getting validated here on this most recent sort of micro downtrend here. So it is not looking the best scenario in the world for momentum to the upside. But this is why we're weighing up a lot of scenarios here and how in which direction it could be going for there. So yeah, that's pretty much BTC summed up on the midterm. Should we have a little look at the directional movement index quickly, because we like to get a little bit of a gauge for that. We can see the ADX coming down, which obviously determines the strength of the trend here, guys. And we know when we lose these key areas 25 and 20 there, it does show really, really insane. Like in terms of strength here, it does show that we are losing strength here, and these are the sort of the checkpoints for the confirmation for that. As you can see, we are hovering on this at this time, so it's going to be very interesting to see if this does actually play out, right? We are still quite high, so if we do get a bullish crossover from the positive and the negative coming through here, guys, on the DMI, we're likely to see a bit of upwards momentum here. We're likely to see a bit of a pump here for Bitcoin, but yeah, it's just it's, at this point in time, it is a little bit up in the air onto what is sort of happening, because we do have a lot of resistance to the downside at this time, and then we are still in that filthy downtrend, right? And we are respecting those Fibonacci retracements lines, which we know are pretty key, right? There is something else I do want to talk about here on the longer term time frame, right? This is this is obviously the longer term time frame, guys. I'm going to cover this, and then I'm going to go into another chart here that we've got coming through here, because we've got this historical validity. I can't say it. Historical validity percentile, I think it's called, right? Yeah, we're going to be going. Well, I can't say it. But yeah, we're going to be having a look at that and past data as well, and how that is affected, right? Because as you can see, we are very, very, very low on that. We will get to that though. Quite exciting as well, because we have seen Bitcoin move like 20% moves and stuff like that when we do see stuff like this actually happening there. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does go. So yeah, you can look forward to that fairly shortly indeed. But for now, let's get rid of some of these indicators and make it more visually appealing for the end consumer, which is you guys. Now, as you can see, humongous downtrend to the downside, guys. We all know about this. I'm trying to not cover the long term as much here because it gets quite boring talking about the same thing, as we all know there. Volume profile visible range, we are still sat on this area. We were testing it yesterday. It was showing strength there in terms of support. We are still pretty much sat there. As you can see, we do still have a very, very strong downtrend in terms of these candles setting lows here, as we have seen on the shorter term time frame here. And also these lower highs are just really, really quite strong. We're not seeing that upwards momentum. We're not seeing the lower highs getting validated there. But I do want to say, if we do see any sort of really sort of big upwards momentum here, 44,000 here is the place to watch, right? And the reasoning for this is, guys, you can see this really, really strong trend line coming down from all-time highs there. Really, really strong in terms of testing it there. So yeah, it's likely to find some sort of resistance. With that being said, let's jump a little bit deeper. Let's get rid of the volume profile visible range for now. Bull market barrier isn't going to be valid. We're miles away from that. It's indicating that we are going to be entering some sort of dirty, filthy bear market if we don't see any sort of reversal coming through from this trend here. But I do want to be drawing some other trend lines coming through there, because you can see we are definitely respecting something here, guys. We're definitely respecting something, and this is something that we can't be missing here, just because you can see we do have key resistance points from these wicks here, key support here, and also massive levels of resistance all the way down here, multiple tests here. So this is an indication of some sort of reversal here on the shorter term time frame, which we could be looking for, and that is going to be, you guessed it, 42,600. Let's jump back down to the shorter term time frames here. 42,600 here. Place to watch, guys. Place to watch. So we're looking at multiple rejections from this zone here. But at this time, you can see how bullish we are here. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get confirmed rejection from that point, because it's really quite nice here. Because as you can see, we've tested this area multiple times here. If we can break this zone, 42,700, then we're going to have a lovely, cheeky 3%. It's the confirmation that we're going to get that 3% up to that trend line coming down from the all-time high, right? So it's actually looking really, really quite nice for this long position coming up here, going for that 2-3% there, and basically riding that wave all the way up. Now, that's what I would say about the longer term time frame, guys. Obviously, we still know we've got the Fibonacci retracement. We're still not above the halfway point anyway near. We tested it before, didn't quite get anywhere close there to breaking it. So yeah, we are still in a really, really solid downtrend, guys. Even if we are pulling up to like 46,000 there, yeah, pulling up to 46,000, pulling up to even 48.9, we're still in a really strong downtrend, guys. So yeah, it's still looking really, really, really quite bearish coming through there for BTC, just in general, is what I would say. WOD machine wise, dirty, filthy death cross coming through there, guys. Have we seen any sort of reaction from this? No, we haven't, guys. We haven't seen any sort of crazy reaction coming through this from, like, in terms of price action right now. So yeah, there's not really that much going on from that. So yeah, I mean, we could still be expecting a little bit, but just don't count your chickens or your eggs, really, because these don't they have a little bit of chance of playing out here. But yeah, it's a tricky one, right? They don't really, like, they do play out sometimes, but we can't be using that information just like we're shorting, we're definitely shorting. No, sometimes it doesn't play out, guys, as we are seeing here. But yeah, just gonna have some water and then we're gonna carry on, because I want to definitely go into this indicator with you guys. Very nice. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, English only, please, guys. Yeah, we've got the volume weighted ATR band coming through at 35,600, guys. This is going to be very interesting. Can I quit my job? Yeah, we're getting there, man. I mean, I managed to do it like last year or something, a little bit later than that, earlier than that, sorry. So yeah, it's all good. If you study hard and save up some equity, then you can quit your job, man. I'm just gonna take off my jacket. It's getting a little bit hot in here, right? Just have to bear with me. Yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. So far for Bitcoin, obviously we have seen 42,000 get breached and claimed, which has been really, really nice. It's nice to see a bit of bullish momentum coming through here. But I just want to say, guys, don't get too excited, right? Because because we haven't really seen any congruent lower highs get reached and breached yet, and we haven't really seen seen any sort of confirmation that we are going to see any sort of trend reversal coming through here on the short-term time frame. Sorry, the longer-term time frame coming through there. But yeah, pretty good. David Harrison, thanks, Chester. Appreciate all you do. No, thank you, man. No, yeah, I do enjoy what I do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it, right? So yeah, I day trade every single day. It's my job, and if I can help you guys and educate you guys as well, amazing. And as you can see, I'm not here shilling you affiliate links. I'm not here shilling you just crap and stuff, right? I make my money through trading. I'm pretty certain by that, guys. I preach that quite a lot. I'm not here to just show you. I'm not here to waste your time. That's what I'm trying to get across. I'm here to help you if I can. So yeah, that's why I do it. And I love streaming to you guys. It's good. It's good fun, right? So yeah, I do appreciate you as well there, David. But yeah, let's move on to we're talking about let's just have a look at the RSI actually, because on the daily, because we were talking about this resistance point coming through yesterday, and yeah, we are, unfortunately, guys, we are respecting that fall to the downside, right? So yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for there, because that is telling us there is going to be potentially selling pressure as well. Interesting stuff coming through. Now, what else have we got here? We've got the stochastic RSI coming through to the top side as well there, guys, indicating some sort of resistance to the downside as well there, guys. So yeah, it's looking really, really quite bearish, I must say, unless we can clear that that 42,700, guys. So please take note, 42,700, if we can get over that, amazing stuff. There is going to be a lovely 3% long, which I am looking for today. But overall here, on the macro scale here, guys, it definitely is looking bearish. I can't stress this enough. It definitely is looking bearish here. But we are still looking for that lovely, juicy 2-3% long there coming up there from that 2,700 sort of area there. So yeah, pretty good stuff coming through. 23 likes. Amazing stuff there, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff. David Harrison says, not a bit boy. Not a buy bit boy. No, I'm not a buy bit boy, man. They've tried to get me. They have tried to get me, but yeah, I've been turning them down. Like, I'm turning down loads and loads of exchanges. Because I'm not here to show you links, guys. I've got referral links in the description, but that's purely to help you guys out, right? Yeah, it's just to help you guys out to find new exchanges. I'm not here, like, telling you all about it. I'm not wasting your time, right? That's not what I'm about, right? But yeah, in terms of this indicator coming through here, I just want to talk to you guys about this. I'm going to try and say it, historical volatility percentile. I think that's how you say it, right? This is Varan. I will answer questions, my good sir, and I will be doing altcoin requests, but I just need to get this out of the way because this is the BTC update. This is obviously the alpha of the crypto space, right? So there's no point doing crypto requests and questions and stuff like that until we've got the BTC out of the way, right? Because if this is obviously the leader, if the leader is if we know where the leader's going, we know where pretty much all the other ones are going, right? So yeah, I'll just get this out of the way, and then we'll do a lot more stuff coming through there. So yeah, as you can see, guys, historical volatility percentile, if I'm saying that correctly, is really insanely low, right, guys? This is very, very important. Very important. I can't stress this enough. We're literally near enough at zero. When this is insanely low, guys, as a few of you I know have this indicator, and I gave it to you, right? When we know this is insanely low, let's look at some examples. So look at some examples. When this was insanely low before, what did we see? We saw sideways action, right? We saw sideways action for a considerable amount of time back in July. And then look, bang, insane price action to the upside. Really, really, really quite high. Let's look at some other, let's do a percentage on that quickly. From when we actually saw that break coming through there. So it was around there on candle body close. So yeah, we looked at around a 17% gain in that candle, right? That's just one candle. So let's look at some other ones. That's not quite as low as we are now. So I'm not going to be using that, but you can see the lower that this gets, the higher chance for a big breakout in the price, right? So yeah, let's get back to, as you can see, we got very, very, very low here, and then bang, humongous breakout in the price here. Obviously, this is back in 2019 there. Another 20% move coming through there. Now, as you can see here, very, very, very low here. Massive breakout in the price, right? Another 17% to the downside, right? As you can see, when we are still low, guys, we are just going to be in this sideways sort of area there. As you can see, a little bit of a tiny breakout there to the downside there. Maybe like 5% there, nothing too crazy. yeah, around 5-6% there, and then vice versa to the other side as well when Bitcoin was really volatile. And that's, you see, that's a 21% move there. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is obviously we're on a very, very low point here on this indicator, right? We're on a very, very low point on this indicator as of now. So it basically tells us this sideways action, we're literally due quite a big move coming through, guys. We're due quite a big move coming through there. This could be literally 10%, could be 20%, could be 17% we just saw there. Could even be a little 5% move there, but it's going to be very volatile when this does break. So please, please, please be aware of that. Coming through there. But yeah, it's pretty much BTC cover, guys. Fear and greed index looking at around 24. Still, everyone's extremely fearful, right? Everyone's extremely scared. And to be honest, we've been trending down for God knows how long now. So obviously, this is definitely having an effect on this coming through there. So yes, it's not the end of the world, right? But this is why it's very, very important to learn how to basically trade downtrends and stuff like that. And just a little FYI, if you guys are struggling to be trading these downtrends, because I know quite a few of you learned in that massive bull run that we had at the start of the year, right? I know a lot of you basically learned quite a bit of trading through that. If you go to your TradingView app here and you go to settings, you can literally click invert scale, right? You can click invert scale and it flips the chart the other way. So it does feel like you are trading an uptrend, right? If you want to do that to make yourself feel better, if you are going to be looking at shorting this market. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of BTC coming through there, guys. Let's jump through to some altcoin requests. So get your altcoin requests in the chat now, and we will get to them ASAP Rocky as soon as physically possible, right? Just have a little look at the chat, have a little break for a second while you guys are smashing your altcoins in the chat, and I'm just gonna do loads and loads of TA for you, right? We've got probably 30 to 45 minutes of just pure altcoins, right? So yeah, that's gonna be very, very good stuff indeed. And obviously, if BTC starts taking off, then yeah, there's gonna be we're gonna be touching back on that ever so briefly. But yeah, so far so good. Let's see some altcoin requests in the chat there, guys. Oh, that's good. That's good. GME USD. Last index. Thank you for the super chat, man. But I tend to not usually do stocks on the chart or stocks on this. But because you did a super chat, man, if I can get this up, then I will do this, right? Right. Yeah, obviously we all know about the GameStop short squeeze scenario coming through there. As you can see, it is just trending down pretty famously right now. So yeah, I would just expect this to be coming down. But I'm not the biggest stock trader in terms of because stocks are primarily a lot of it is on the fundamentals side of things. So announcements and stuff like that. So yeah, and GameStop and all of that is just a bit. I don't really like that stuff coming through there, guys. It's a bit too pump and dumpy, and I'm not about that life. I'm here to teach you guys TA. I'm here to literally do proper TA and proper breakout scenarios and really good technical analysis trades here, not just going on a whim of FOMOing in because we think it's going to moon, right? Yeah, let's do some more requests coming through there. But yeah, I do appreciate your cup of coffee, my good sir. Last index. Let's do a bit of FTM there for here, Optimist. Bit of Phantom, is it? Bit of Phantom. But yeah, apparently that's been doing very, 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 very well recently. Really quite interesting. Some say it's done. Some do say it's done. I will say it's done once we've seen the Fibonacci retracement get bopped here, because as you can see, we're still actually setting highs in this trend. Very nice here. We are seeing a bit of a retracement coming through here. We didn't actually even tap the Fibonacci retracement line, so that is an indication that we could be coming down here, guys, and coming to around $2.62 there. Obviously, if BTC is going to see imminent, I'm just going to get rid of this because it's very ugly. Obviously, if BTC is going to see imminent rejection coming through there, and we are going to see a break from this falling wedge pattern to the downside here, then I would expect FTM to easily be coming down to this Fibonacci retracement here. Overall, it does look really, really quite strong, and it has been trending up for God knows, for a very long time, right? A very, very long time indeed. So yeah, it's pretty good, I would say. But don't rule out, guys. This is a rising wedge chart pattern. Rising wedge chart patterns, they tend to usually break to the downside. So let me rephrase that. They tend to usually break to the downside. So we basically need to take into consideration here, if we do see a massive break to the downside here, we do have a lovely level of support coming through here. If this is going to correlate, when we lose the 50 the 50% Fibonacci retracement, that's going to be the indication of the trend reversal. Then we're going to be losing this major level of support, which I was just talking about there, correlating very, very well with losing also that the support level of the rising wedge as well there, guys. So if all of those signs come to life there, then I will be putting the biggest and the biggest short on Phantom ever, right? And that's going to be coming through at around because there's a lot of signs of resistance coming through. That's going to be around a $1.45 there. Are we going to get there anytime soon? Yeah, probably not, right? This trend is very, very strong. But if BTC starts to fall off a cliff and if the world markets decide to crash and stuff, then yes, we will be getting there. So yeah, that's going to be the short position I would be looking for from there down. Overall here, let's look at the short-term time frame because we have been trending up for a considerable amount of time, as we were just saying there. But in terms of a potential trade for the day, right? In terms of potential trade for the day, we could be looking at something. That might be something I might do. Potential trade for the day. Is that? Could I get sued for that? Maybe. Probably shouldn't do that. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm here just to literally educate you. Obviously, you can see the massive level of support coming through here, and you can see we did actually lose that level of support coming through. We have come up, we have tested that a couple times coming through there, not really getting that congruent support that we are looking for there. It is looking like we're going for another test there. That is going to be like the third or fourth test coming through there. Hopefully we can find that support coming through there. But yeah, it's not looking the hottest thing in the world right now, right? It's not looking that great, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not looking that great, right? That's what I would say about that. Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can see any major chart patterns, head and shoulders and stuff like that, but nothing really jumping out on me as of yet. No, nothing really jumping out at me at this point in time, guys. If we are going to go on lower highs and that sort of scenario there for the short-term time frame here, obviously, we have seen these high get set here on the hourly, and we have seen it on the macro scale looking really, really quite good. But, we have now come down, invalidated lower highs here. Sorry, invalidated higher lows. We are setting lower highs here and also higher lows. So there is going to be potential for a potential symmetrical triangle chart pattern here, guys. And that's obviously going to be something along the lines of this. And then we could be looking at some sort of breakout scenario from there, right? So yeah, let's draw that in and get some measure moves drawn in and see if we can get something coming through there. Something for FTM, please. Give me something. And obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research before entering any sort of position, right? This is going to be the move to the upside, guys, that we could be looking for there. Obviously, as I was just saying there, that pretty strong trend line. Just be careful. Just be very, very careful because we have some resistance from this being very, very heavy indeed. And the support, most recently, not really being that strong. So, not that great. So, yeah, just be aware, guys. I probably wouldn't be entering until we get a nice confirmation of clearance of around this $3, and then I probably even would have my first take profit very, very skinny indeed at $3.04 there, just in case you can see the reversal that we do get from this zone coming through there. So yeah, just be prepared, right? Just be prepared. We got a super chat coming through from Michael Allen. Do appreciate that, man. That $20 was it? It's crazy, man. Crazy, man. You shouldn't do that, man. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, man. Thanks, Chester. Love your work. Yeah, man. I appreciate you tuning in, man. I do appreciate it. But yeah, thank you ever so much. And if you do have a request, Michael, please get that over to me, and I'll get you some altcoin TA coming through. But yeah, let's carry on. We did FTM, right? There is potential breakout scenarios coming through there. In terms of percentages there, we could be looking at, I mean, it's not even too shabby, right? It's not even too bad. Yeah, it's still only like 3%, something like that, right? That's obviously to the upside. To the downside, definitely something along the lines of this, guys. And that's my air freshener going off. Nice. And that measurement is going to be bringing us down to the Fibonacci retracement coming through on the longer term time frame, which we were just talking about there, guys. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see if that does actually happen there. And it's obviously going to be a clear indication of support if that does happen, if we can hold it. Interesting. But yeah, FTM done. Let's move on. What I would say about FTM, it is bullish on the macro, but fairly bearish here on the micro, right? Because we are smashing through. We are setting lower highs, right? Going to do a bit of Alice. Is this my neighborhood Alice, that game? Am I wrong? Maybe? God, this really hasn't been doing a lot, is it? I was going to say I haven't looked at this in a long time, I don't think. I haven't had this request in a hot minute. Yeah, just straight off the bat, I would say parallel channel. Just looking at the chart here, guys. And this is what I want to achieve for you guys, is just sort of be looking at a chart and just being like, right, I can see a chart pattern straight away, right? So what I would do in terms of an example for this, we can see clearly massive levels of support along this trend line, right? Massive levels. And then you can also see clearly, maybe not there. yeah, you can see something along the lines of that, right? If we are going to be going on candle bodies here, we're going to see a very nice parallel channel coming through there, nice little range here, and this is actually a breakdown scenario, which is obviously not great here for Alice, but it is not looking too bad at all, right? My hair looks dreadful. It's not looking too bad. I mean, it is looking, it's looking bad, right? It's looking bad, right? It's looking bad for a short position. It's not looking bad. That's what I'm trying to say here. We are obviously smashing highs here. We've obviously set lower highs very, very strong indeed. We're not seeing any sort of lower high reversal challenges there. We're actually coming down and we're challenging higher lows, right? If we were going to bounce, I would have expected a bounce on the 10th of January, really quite congruent, and then we could have actually come up to the $13.67. But no, selling pressure is really just taking over here. I would actually expect coming down to $9.26 to be on the cards there. Let's look at SCRT, Secret Network, is it? Secret Network. I was looking at this the other day, actually. Looks pretty goddamn good, I must say. It reminded me of Monero, how they keep a lot of stuff hidden on the blockchain, right? I think that's the whole secret sort of thing coming through there for Secret Network. But yeah, I would say this is going to be doing very, very well indeed for the future. This is one I'm watching, looking for an entry sort of scenario coming through here for Secret Network, because the market cap's very, very low at this time. I think it's down at I think it's at 1.4 billion at this time. I think it's going to do very, very, very well in the future, guys. So yeah, just be prepared for that, and do some research on it if you haven't done that, because I think a guy called Patrick showed it to us here on this channel. But yeah, it looks really, really, really quite good for progression to the upside in the future. But yeah, as you can see, very nice uptrend coming through there. I mean, here on the macro, we are just smashing through highs, looking really, really good. High lows being set, really quite nice there. I wouldn't slate this at all, right? I would like to see a bit more upwards momentum recently, because obviously you can see this candle here over the last day has been a very, very choppy one, right? As you can see, pretty choppy, chop on here on the short-term time frame. So yeah, it's not looking the best right now, but it's all depending on where we set this next lower high. If we do set it, if we can actually bang it up and clear this high, amazing stuff indeed, because we haven't actually set a lower high as of yet. If we set a lower high, guys, and we come down and we break this low, then I would expect pretty strong selling momentum to the downside, maybe even coming down to $6.50 there, and that would be the sort of next checkpoint I would be looking for there for the reversal of this trend. But yeah, that's going to be Secret Network summed up there. I just want to start smashing through some of these guys. We've got Gala for Chords Era. Yeah, apologies. I haven't missed any of your guys' names. Apologies for that. Yeah, that was I did Alice for Varan. Varan. Cool name. Oh god. There comes the yawn. 44-minute yawn. As you can see, Fibonacci retracement coming through there, guys. Did actually come up, bang that 36 cent, and have the continuation of the downtrend. Looking really quite bearish, like really, really quite bearish. I don't think I've seen a bear looking so beary in a long time, because as you can see, we're setting lows. We've got lower highs being set here below our major moving averages here on the daily. We've just lost a very, very strong trend line as well for Gala. It's actually looking really, I would say, insanely bearish right now, guys. If we get a candle body close below this Fibonacci retracement line here on the 0 point here, I probably might even short this, right? I might even short this down to around 23 cents. Yeah, that's definitely one to be looking out for there, guys. I'm going to actually write that down, because that's going to get lost in my watch list. But yeah, definitely some sort of short for Gala there if we are going to close where we are looking at today, right? Because it is that downtrend has got insane continuation. It's looking very, very strong. Looking very, very strong for a short there for Gala. Bearish as hell, man. LRC, let's look at loop ring. God. Oh, excuse me. And that's for Salam. LRC for Salam. God, took over me there. Couldn't see for a minute. Let's jump to the chat quickly. It's lagging a bit. Yeah, oil and gas is insanely expensive right now, right? Very bullish on those commodities. Yeah, petrol in the UK at the moment is just absolutely ridiculous right now. Salam says, click on thumbs up button. What does that mean? I know what you mean, man. Smash the like button. That's what you're saying. Do appreciate it, man. Hazmat saying, I think BTC has humbled everyone. Everyone is so nice. I think To be honest, Hazmat, we've actually got a pretty nice community here, man. It's a really nice community. All of our members here that are watching, they're all really, really nice people. So yeah, every morning we have quite a good time, right? So yeah, it's all good, man. It's a nice place to be. Drink some Manuka honey. I do, man. I do buy the 500 mg. It's like £20 for a little tub like that. It's just insane. But yeah, I do drink that, and it's I think it's like the whole presenting and stuff like that. But my throat is fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm fine. LRC loop ring right now. We have lost a very key trend line here on this Garn fan pattern here. Gas is so expensive. The Chester's trying to save money by losing his driving license. I didn't lose my license. I got caught speeding, and it wasn't fair, in my opinion. They had the roadworks. I didn't see them. It was on 70 miles an hour, and they put roadworks in. I literally just missed one sign, and I got caught doing 68 and a 50. So yeah, it was pretty rough. Yeah, that was yesterday morning. But we move. We're here. We're out here. Yeah, loop ring right now, guys. You can see pretty strong downtrend. I know we did see quite a lot of FOMO coming into this back in October. This was a lot of new investors coming through for this. I had quite a few people actually message me on Instagram like, oh, have you heard about loop ring? This loop ring? And it was just like, I was just like, right, okay. And I looked at, like, obviously I knew who they were. They were people that I know, like old school friends and stuff like that. And like, they'd never been invested in crypto. So it was like, it was kind of like a Doge sort of scenario there, or a SHIB sort of scenario there. There was a lot of FOMO, a lot of new investors coming in. And this is where we are probably seeing a lot of people just selling at a loss. And this is why we're probably seeing it just trend down quite strongly. But yeah, so I would say this is very, very bearish indeed. We've got lower highs continuously. We've got lower lows being set continuously. I would say the next bounce point to be looking out for here, as you can see, we did bounce at around $1.09 there. I would probably expect a test of $1.27 here on the macro, and then probably more continuation down because we're not seeing any sort of reversal at this point basically playing out here. In terms of the short-term time frame here for loop ring, let's have a little gander. What I want to say here is the resistance point for this lower high. We are actually testing it, but you can see very, very strong resistance at this point. Hopefully we can find support here on the hourly on the 55, but it's not looking that great, guys. It's really not looking that great. What I do want to say, obviously we do have a higher low here from this low, which is obviously a bullish sign. So hopefully we can come up, have this test being confirmed by another higher low, and then a retest coming through there. If that is going to happen, that is going to be creating some sort of ascending triangle, guys. And then if you are looking to be trading loop ring, just please be aware we are still in that very, very macro downtrend coming through there. But this is going to be the ascending triangle for the future if we are going to see this this trend pattern actually play out here. And only then there could be a breakout scenario to the upside, or potentially a breakout scenario to the downside, a potential trade coming through there. So yeah, just be aware, guys. And that's something to be looking out for there. Let's do a giveaway, guys. I want to give one of you a week's membership on a week trial on this indicator. This is the WOD machine. It's pretty god mode. It's got pretty much everything on. Yeah, it's pretty insane, right? You've also got all these major pivot points for your trades here. To show you where to take profits and all that juicy stuff as well. If we bring that to the daily, it's very, very good for these swing positions coming through there. As you can see, the respect and the resistance is it's pretty strong, right? But yeah, I'm going to give you guys a week trial on this for one person who guesses the number between 1 and 10. 1 and 10, what is the number? I will write it down on this piece of, well, this pad, and then we will see who can get it, right? 1 and 10. It's not going to be the usual number, guys. And while you're doing that, I'm going to do some more altcoin requests. So yeah, keep smashing your altcoin requests in the chat, guys. We've got Algo for Salam. Actually, no, let's do Algo, and then we're going to do Theta Fuel, right? Because that's obviously on a skirt today. Algorand. Where were we on the chart? On the chat there, I think it's going mental. Yep. Yeah, as predicted. Dave EP, you have won, my good sir. You've won 1 week on the WOD machine. Number 4. I mean, I've got a green screen, guys. So yeah. Can you see? It's a green pad, right? So yeah, number 4. There is an angle we can get. Yeah, nearly. Number 4, yeah. Anyway, number 4, Dave, message me on Telegram, my good sir, and I'll get you added to this indicator for a week. You can basically have a little play with, especially the volume weighted ATR bands, guys. They're pretty insane coming through here in terms of support and resistance there. Let's jump to Bitcoin coming through quickly. Where are we? Let's jump to the daily here just for a little cheeky example for that. You can see this is obviously the volume weighted ATR band on the lower side here. This green, bang, support. Very, very nice indeed. To the top side here, clear resistance. If we're above it, guys, we're trending above it. If we're below it, we're trending below it, right? So as you can see, very, very nice resistance coming through there from the top side. It gives you a very, very good indication of where the price is going, right? I thought I left my dog in my room then, or my office, sorry. But yeah, so yeah, Dave, drop me a message on Telegram, and I'll get you added to that. Not a problem, my good sir. Now let's move on to Algorand coming through there, and let's get rid of this messy chart. God, this is very messy and very bearish. Very messy, very bearish, not looking great. And this is why I leave the pivot points off, guys, because as you can see, it clouds the chart really quite aggressively there. And for you new traders, I don't want you guys looking at that and be like, gosh, what is all that? I can't deal with that. But yeah, overall here on Algorand, we are actually breaking a very, 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 very strong upward sloping parallel channel, guys. You can see the levels of support that we've had on this zone multiple times here. Really, really, really quite nice. Now, what are we seeing here? This is pure filth. This is pure mud pie as a child in the garden. So yeah, this is obviously it does indicate some sort of selling momentum coming through there. So yeah, please be aware of that. Bugger, I missed it. Michael, drop me a message on Telegram, and I'll add you because you donated like it's like $14 or something. So yeah, man, I can give you a week on the one machine. Don't worry. So yeah, I do appreciate that, man. So yeah, drop me a message on Telegram, and I'll get you added for a week, so you can trial that out. So yeah, apologies if you can hear my dog barking. So yeah, as you can see, we are breaking a very, very key point coming through here for Algorand here. As you can see, this is a very, very strong area of support there. If we are going to be losing this is not great, right? It's obviously not great. I would say we do have potential for a trap zone here, guys. There is potential for a trap zone, and we are literally sat on the cusp of it. And it's going to be very interesting. This is why I'm not blindly shorting this right now, just because you can see the area here in terms of resistance, right? We have come down to this area before here, and this is why it's the trap zone, guys, because it reverses from this area. Now, is that a 100x long scenario? No. No, it's not. It's we're going to see where we're at, see how we hold support, see if we can break major moving averages coming through here. And then we could talk about the idea of having trend reversal coming through, something along the lines of this. Yeah, something along the lines of that for the future there. But at this point in time, guys, just we need to watch where we're going here. If we do see a really strong candle body close below this, and then a retest here on the daily here, and then continuation to the downside, this is where I'm going to be entering some sort of short position here. And it's gonna probably run all the way down to around... Probably would around $1.07 there, $1.08 there. And then if that's probably going to first take profit point there, guys, and then obviously running that way down 1.1, and then obviously there's key levels of support coming through there all the way down to around that 69 cents there. Hey, what an amazing number there. So yeah, looking really, 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 really quite cool. Chester is a very generous man indeed. I do try. I can't wait till I can like give away 10 grand on the stream, right? That's gonna be really cool. Can I take a rain check? Just on holiday at the moment. Yeah, man, not a problem. Just drop me a message, Michael. I know you're quite loyal, and you have donated literally like a lot of times, right, in terms of super chats and stuff like that. So yeah, you can bank that one. Leave that in your back pocket, and you can hold me to it. Just drop me a message when you're ready, and I can give you. I'll give you 2 weeks, man. I'll give you 2 weeks on it. So yeah, just for you to just to have a play and see how you like it, right? So yeah, moving on. Let's move away from Algorand and let's have a look at T Fuel, because obviously we saw quite a big T Fuel pump today, guys, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this is actually planning out, because I know quite a few people that actually bought T-Fuel at the top. They bought it like miles ago, right? Miles ago? A long time ago. And since then, obviously, it's been pretty rough price action there. And as you can see, every time we do see some sort of pump to the upside here, the sell-off is really, really quite aggressive here. It's really, really quite aggressive. So, it basically tells us that people are continuously looking to sell this asset. I'm looking for that exit strategy there. So, what are we looking for here? We're looking for well, we can see here, not that we're looking for, but we can see here that we are seeing that scenario actually play out again. You can see this this candle actually banged us all the way up to 20 cents, and then it closed right back down to 18.50 there. So after pumping from open there, after pumping literally 20% there for T-Fuel, we actually closed at around 5.83% there. So it does show that there is still a lot of selling momentum to the downside here, guys. So please be aware. Don't just be buying up this because it's the only one pumping at the moment. Obviously, it's not the only one, but it is the leader of the pack at the moment in terms of the pump. So yeah, I would just tell you guys, I would just say, I'm staying out of this. This is a FOMO sort of thing right now. The risk reward scenario is far too high, right? It's far too high in terms of your risk. It's pretty pointless. You're probably going to get wrecked here. You've already missed. If you were in a trade here and you banged it up and you staggered your take profits and you made that money and you're out now, amazing stuff there. If you're still in and you're still making money here, for me personally, this is going to be a take profit point for me, right? I would be looking at the support here on the 200 EMA there and see if we can bounce there. But yeah, it's you've pumped a considerable amount, right? You've pumped a considerable amount already. I wouldn't really expect that much more as of today. I would probably just expect some sort of sell-off coming through there. Lauren saying, got a class in 3 minutes. Sad to say, I can't stay till the end. Lots of love to you all. CC gang coming through there. Yeah, appreciate you coming on and supporting the community, Lauren. Thank you ever so much. And yeah, the CC gang coming through. Cool stuff, right? We're at an hour. We're at 57 minutes, so let's bang some more requests coming through there, guys. So yeah, make sure you're getting your requests in the chat. Hopefully, I haven't missed I think I might have missed quite a few. So yeah, if I have missed it, please get them back in the chat so I can see them. We've got Akash Sharam. Hopefully I'm saying that correct, my good sir. And I'm gonna do a bit of ADA for you there because obviously ADA, it's been quite nice. We've seen really quite a nice run up recently. This is going to get quite interesting, right? Because obviously a lot of people are now watching ADA. They haven't been over the last few months because it's been pretty poor. The performance has been really bad, right? The performance has been really bad. But recently, over the last since the 10th of the last 19 days or so, we have actually 9 days, guys. 9 days. Over the last 9 days, we've seen a very nice uptrend from this low of the volume weighted ATR, man. Really quite nice here. We did see the Viva resistance coming through yesterday. Literally bang on yesterday and today, this morning, coming through very strong indeed. I was saying throughout this whole pump, guys, look, there's going to be another investment opportunity. ADA is it's looking good right now, but please be aware there is going to be pullbacks like we have seen here. And there is still going to be people looking to sell, right? There is still going to be people looking to sell because a lot of people would have bought this downtrend coming through here, probably around this area, and they're probably still seriously underwater, right? So let's just take a step back for a second because this uptrend is nice, but it's still a low, guys. We've still got a really big low coming through from the 10th of January. Still bearish, still a low. We haven't invalidated a real key lower high. We've tested it, but we haven't really invalidated that with utmost confidence as of yet, guys. We've got higher lows being set here on the micro. So ideally what you want here is a nice buyback coming through there, and then you can challenge this lower high again. And in terms of position, in terms of something that I'm waiting for here for ADA to get in and to buy and to make that long position active, what I want here, guys, is what I really want here is to come up, smash through this lower high scenario that we do have coming through here, and get a nice bit of consolidation, candle body closes, a nice bit of a higher low coming through on this sort of scenario coming through there. Definitely probably going to be looking for a retest after seeing a pump like that. And yeah, then we're going to be riding that wave all the way up for around that 36.72%. If we're going to be going on this lovely uptrend coming through there. That was obviously the other day. So yeah, we're going to be going on something along the lines of that. That's obviously going to be very nice for the future there, guys, for ADA to be banging up from there. And obviously staggering those take profits all the way up. We're not going to be just blindly going for 48% there. We're going to be having take profits as we go, invalidating all these lower highs scenarios coming through here, guys, in terms of horizontals coming through there. But yeah, overall, I would say fairly bullish on ADA right now, but on the macro scale, guys, please don't forget we are still in a really strong downtrend, right? Really strong downtrend still. I'm going to be a lot more bullish when we clear this zone because we're going to be clearing the 200 EMA. We're going to be clearing this downward sloping resistance line from the all-time high. They've got a really itchy mustache from the all-time high there. So yeah, this is definitely an area to be looking out for there for bullish momentum to actually continue here. This could literally be a trap, right? We could easily be entrapped out here. So yeah, just please be aware this is still a very strong low, and we could easily reject, right? We could easily reject here coming back down to around this $1.02 there. as I said, my confirmation, I want to see us clear $1.63 there, clear that, consolidate there for a bit, and then we could be looking for upwards momentum from there, basically showing that support. Solana coming through for Hadra Salim, my guy Hadra. Solana baby, that's what we say on this channel. Obviously, guys, we saw Solana absolutely bang it recently. Over the last year or so, it's been doing very, 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 very well indeed. And we're just on a pullback, guys. We're just on a pullback. A lot of people saying Solana's done. It's not done, guys. Very, very bullish on Solana. We're probably going to have a bit of a pullback coming through there. I would say probably even down to $119 there. That's probably easily on the cards there, especially with how crypto is behaving here. If BTC is going to keep trending down, guys, and we are going to see clean rejections coming through from this 42,600 area there, then Solana is definitely going to have continuation to the downside there, guys. And that's obviously going to mean lower lows being set. And then we can look at price targets of just basically probably grinding down inside this parallel channel, guys. Probably grinding down inside this parallel channel, something along the lines of this, and then coming down to around that $118 there. But yeah, when Solana does buy back and we do see a lovely break, then there is going to be a long position to be taken advantage of there. But yeah, at this time, I would say very bearish on Solana for the macro. But I'm going to be a lot more bearish if we lose 117. If we lose 117, guys, that means the invalidation of this higher low. And that means the invalidation of this higher low, and that will probably mean trend reversal, probably coming down to this sort of area here. But in order to do that, that's insane price action to the downside. So it's very unlikely that we do that. He said do. But yeah, that's the sort of area I would be looking for. But overall, I am bearish until we hit that zone. If we can bounce from there, amazing, bullish. But yeah, we'll just have to see how we get to that zone. But yeah, overall, I would say Solana is bearish right now. Matic for Manav. Sorry, I did miss that request. Where are you on my watch list? There you are. Right, Matic on the fence. As you can see, guys, this is it's obviously a very, very strong level here for Matic in terms of support here. We've tested this multiple times here. It's going to be very interesting to see how this does react, because obviously I know a lot of the NFT space is just jumping onto Polygon, right? So yeah, just be prepared for a break. If we break to the downside here, it's obviously going to be pretty bloody. It's going to be pretty bad. Obviously, this is going to be referencing to Bitcoin as well, and Bitcoin is looking very choppy, as we were talking about the historical validity percentile. I think that's how you say it. Looking for a big move there as well. So if we are going to have a big move down, then Matic, I would really expect Matic to be coming down to $1.80 yet again. And obviously that's something that we can be profiting from if we can break this upward sloping parallel channel, because usually they do break to the downside, right? If we can find support where we are now, which currently, to be honest, on the daily so far, we've come down, we tested it, and we're actually bouncing from that. So that's obviously looking very nice, very progressive there. So yeah, definitely an area to be looking out for there. Overall, I would say macro, I'm quite bullish on Matic here, but the short term here, we need to really be getting above here. We need to get above $2.16 to have some sort of trend reversal coming through there, and then we could be looking at smashing through major moving averages there. But yeah, this is the area to be looking out for there. $2.16, $2.16 there. That's sort of the area I would be looking for there. But you can see the volume weighted ATR holding us up. This level of support as well. We could easily grind along this for the foreseeable few days or so. So yeah, nothing really jumping out at me in terms of a nice trade here. I would be looking to short this if we do lose this upward sloping support line. But it's going to be in a few days or so. I'm not really going to be jumping into this if it starts tanking off a cliff. Right, I want to see candle body closes. I want to see confirmation here before blindly gambling. Right, because we're not about that. We're here for good TA. Let's have a little look. What's next? We've got Ethereum coming through for Leader Crypto. And guys, if you are new, I'm here every day, Monday to Friday. Every day, Monday to Friday. So yeah, if you wanna do the sub and the like and subscribe and all that good stuff, you can. I'm not going anywhere, right? And yeah, if you are new to crypto and stuff like that, please don't hesitate to join our community. We've got a popping Telegram community, like 350 members, really nice people and stuff like that. So if you are looking for a nice community to be a part of, that's where you want to be, right? Now, in terms of Ethereum right now, back to Ethereum, we are looking at a very nice swing high, very nice swing low in terms of this downtrend. As you can see, we've respected this Fibonacci retracement line coming through very, very, very strong indeed. Now, to be honest, this is a very bullish candle, as you can see from so far from the day. We've seen Ethereum dump down to $3 grand. Wow, that's a move. That is a move right there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Not bad at all. Very nice. Looking buying opportunity. Well, there was a buying opportunity there for Ethereum to be banging that up from there. I would say still downtrend, guys. But you can see even that buy up from there to there. It's up around 4% there. So yeah, interesting stuff. That I would actually expect probably continuation to the upside here for Ethereum, right? At least up to this 31,700 3,178 there. That's sort of the area that I would be looking for there. I definitely would expect some resistance there. Coming down, setting a higher low, and then hopefully banging it to the goddamn moon from there, right? Maybe some sort of a head and shoulders pattern looking like that, right? We'll just have to see how that goes. But yes, yeah, looking interesting. Very interesting indeed. But yeah, I would say definite inverted head and shoulders pattern, sorry, coming up there, if that is going to come into fruition there. A couple of areas to be looking out for there. Then we could look at the price targets for around 3,200. But yeah, overall, I'm still very bullish on Ethereum there, guys. Very, very bullish on Ethereum. But yeah, you can see that's a very, very, very bullish candle, right? I'm just moving my head in the way. Very, very bullish candle for it to be doing that. So yeah, overall, I would be looking for a continuation to the upside here. Let's have a little look at BNB for Hey You. Hey You. More bullish momentum to the upside. Explained by what was it? Explained by BTC. Just gonna have some water and a yawn. Oh god. 41 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable stuff coming through there. If you've got more requests, smash them in the chat. I will probably be going for another 10 minutes or so. And yeah, just going to start smashing out requests coming through there. As you can see, short on BNB. Looked very, very nice. Made money. Cold, hard cash. Really good stuff indeed. You can see the measure move to the downside here. That's not it. This is the measure move to the downside looking like so. Obviously, parallel channel breaking to the downside. Obviously, major trend line coming through there on the macro scale, guys. And obviously, we did obviously find the resistance for that. So if those are correlating, more reason to be shorting that bad boy. So yeah, very nice short coming through on BNB. Ended that trade now. As you can see, take profit here, lower side in terms of the completion of the measure move, looking pretty good. I would say macro scale, we're looking at a pretty strong downtrend right now. Higher low was here for this uptrend, been invalidated, coming through, setting lower highs, really, really quite strong. Let's get rid of all this for a second. Let's get rid of all this for a second. We're below on major moving averages, what I would say as well there, guys. We're below on major moving averages. That's obviously very bearish here. You can see we're setting lows. Lower highs are being set. So I probably would expect lower high continuation and a low to just continuously be set here, guys. So yeah, I would expect BNB to have continuous momentum to the downside playing out there, right? What's next on the chat there? People want a bit of people. Let's have a look at people, shall we? Joe saying, what's poppin'? I say brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I could pass that like stuck in. Ruben coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, my brother. Hope you're having a fantastic day and fantastic week, my good sir. We'll link up soon and have a nice little trading session, right? A very, very good friend of mine. Ruben is. So yeah, people, really bad, guys. Lower lows being set continuously. Lower highs being set continuously. Moving averages far apart. Obviously, very bearish indeed. We've got a volume-weighted ATR band for a little bit of hopium for you there, guys. If you are shorting this, you're probably making cold, hard cash right now, right? And that's obviously going to be down to around 4 cents, guys. So please be aware. That's going to be a bounce point to be looking out for there for the volume-weighted ATR band. We can be looking at this on the hourly. See how that is trending down. See the volume-weighted ATR band, guys, very, very heavily respected in terms of support. And also, if we are below it, we do trend below this quite famously. So yeah, I would expect continuation to the downside here. It's looking really, really, really bearish indeed for people there. That's what I would say about that. Just a repping, yo, what up, my guy? We'll look at Rune as well, because Rune obviously was tanking. We saw Rune take a move down yesterday, right? After I said it on stream as well. Now, obviously, guys, I want to say symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the top of an uptrend there. It mutates it into a bullish pennant chart pattern. Unfortunately, that does mean continuation. Unfortunately, we haven't seen that happen here. We've obviously seen a downtrend really take form here. Lower highs being set, massive trend line being invalidated. We've got a lovely retest coming through there. Lower lows being set continuously, guys. This is looking like a very bearish chart at this time. I would probably expect probably a challenge of around $5 here for Rune if we are going to see this downwards continuation. We have seen probably 4 days of red dirtiness right now. So 4 days of really bad candles here. 4 days of red. Go see the doctor. Not looking good at all there. So I would say potentially coming up here for a retest of this 10 simple coming through there, guys, which is obviously the 10 SMA there. Coming up for a test of the 10 SMA, and we can see the resistance we have found from this multiple times there. We are setting lows here, guys. I will say that again. We are setting lows. This is bearish, right? I would expect to be coming down to around this $5 sort of area there. Rob jumping in with a super chat, £5. Keep it up, my bro. To appreciate it, bro. To appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll definitely we'll hit it up soon, bro. Spike's really huge with BTC. Sick flow. If you want me to do a rap song, right? I think I might be ending the stream, guys. I'm pretty tired. I've been doing for an hour and 10 minutes, right? Mike says, can I get a shout out right quick like? Can I get a shout out right quick like? Real shout out hours. Ruben, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Vega. Yeah, he's a Drake looking guy. He looks like Drake. Yeah, big shout out to Rob or Ruben. And big shout out to Mike as well. Mike, I see you tuning quite a lot, man. So yeah, big shout out to you, my good sir. We're going to short Matic to the ground, apparently, LR. Won't we go into short Matic to the ground? Oh, right, yeah. Let's have a look at Matic, shall we? Did we look at Matic? I can't remember, man. I can't remember. Yeah, to be honest, there is a short on Matic, as I was just saying, guys. There is going to be a... yeah, we did cover this a minute ago. There is going to be a short on Matic to the absolute ground, as you were saying there, LR, if we can see... if we can see this this upward sloping support line actually get breached to the downside, right? If that does happen, then we could really be seeing really nice downwards momentum and a really nice short position. In terms of a measurement for that, we've got that literally plotted in already, 34.75% there. Money on the goddamn table to be taken, right? And yes, Ninja, I did do Ethereum, SYS, and then I'm going to be ending the stream, guys. SYS. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday. If you could smash the thumbs up, does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. And you know, us small channels competing against the big boys out here, it's pretty hard. It's hard work. It's hard work competing against Big Bit Boy and all those big dogs. So yeah, I do appreciate all the support and the continuous love, right? I do appreciate that, guys. So yeah. Yeah, SYS looking pretty good. Obviously, really quite nice uptrend here. We are setting highs after highs after highs. A little bit of a lower high there, but straight away invalidated by another high there. Higher low being set there. This is going to be very interesting to see how this does react, right? Because we do have... on the daily here, we do have a lower high getting set here. Not quite confirmed as a lower high because we haven't actually seen the most recent higher lows actually getting validated as of yet. So this isn't actually confirmed. So we could actually see more momentum to the upside. Just a little minor pullback from this little cheeky pump coming through there. So yeah, looking pretty good, I would say, for SYS there. Might be worth a bit of research, guys, because this has been doing very well recently. Obviously, December the 4th pulls it down. But yeah, it's recovering really quite nicely. It's doing a bit of a phantom or a secret network sort of a vibe coming through there. Let's have a look at I was gonna end the stream, right? Luna. People want Luna or Lina? I need a full name for research purposes. Oh god. Luna or Lina. Lina. Let's do Lina, and then Luna, and then I'm going to be ending the stream, guys. And then I'm going to be ending the stream. I feel like when I say I'm going to end the stream, I just get spam with requests, right? But yeah, so Lina looking really bearish right now. If we lose this level of support, guys, you're coming down to 2 cents, right? It's looking really quite bad, actually. I would say you've got another trend line coming down like so. So yeah, it's really rough. It's really rough. Even December the 4th, you've come up and you've just slammed it back down from there. So yeah, this is obviously, I would have expected a bit more of a pullback coming through from here, but you're respecting the 10 simple in terms of resistance there. So yeah, I would probably respect, after this many tests along this trend line here, you to break fairly soon, right? If that is going to happen, then you've got this. You see this area? This is pretty much a dead area, right? You see the moves in this area are quite volatile, very quite big. So that's an indication if you lose this area, there is going to be a bit of a sell-off right the way down. So yeah, that's what I would say about Lina. It is fairly bearish, right? Take care, family. Love crypto, says I Simply Am. I Simply Am is a very strong supporter of VeChain. Should have a little look at VeChain ever so quickly, right? I'll tell you what, I'll go for 5 more minutes, guys. We'll do 5 more minutes, and then we will call it a day, right? 5 more minutes, then we'll call it a day, because I'm enjoying myself, right? Why should I stop something that I'm enjoying, right? Do have a lot of trades to execute today, though, so I'm going to be getting on that fairly quickly. Obviously, guys, falling wedge chart pattern coming through for VeChain. Obviously, this has been trending down pretty strongly for a long time now. Unfortunately, this is just disintegrating after getting to that 18 cents after that initial pump up there. Really quite annoying, really, because there was a lot of hope in the air for VeChain. I'm not sure if it's what's going on around the world that is affecting it, but I heard rumor of a Coca-Cola partnership coming through there, and obviously we know if Coca-Cola partner up with VeChain, there's going to be some serious gains to be made there. But yeah, at this time it's getting really quite rough in the ocean here. I would say 7 cents and 1 there is going to be the area to be watching. If we lose that, another pretty dead zone, guys. There's going to be another pretty dead zone coming down to around 0.6 cents coming through there. We've got 6 cents coming through there. That's going to be the target, and then from there, if you lose 6 cents, then there is going to be a measure move from this falling wedge chart pattern coming down, right? Falling wedge chart pattern coming down, and that's going to be something along the lines of this, guys. And obviously, it's going to be looking really quite bad on the logarithmic chart on the daily, but not too shabby at all. Going to be bringing us all the way down to around 5 cents 11 there, as you can see. Pretty big bounce point from that zone. But yeah, overall, I would say really quite bearish here on VeChain, guys. It's looking quite progressive to the downside. Not the hottest thing in the world right now. Let me do Reef for Maz. Everything is looking so bearish. Really strong downtrend here on the daily here. You can see these Fibonacci retracement we do have from the swing low, which we are testing that yet again. So we may need to even edit this Fibonacci retracement as we go here, because this downtrend is really quite strong. And we are going to be using this as a retracement point coming through there when we do see a buyback coming through there, guys. So yeah, not great here for Reef. You're setting lower highs here. It's just looking so bearish across the board, I must say here. Across for a lot of these less established altcoins, right? It's just not looking great. What's BTC doing? We're trying, but nothing too crazy. And as I was saying there at the start of the stream there, this is probably going to be a bit of retail buying this up, and then we're probably going to have a pullback down to around 41,800 if we don't see any more smart money coming through. If the smart money does come through, we do see a big buyout for BTC, then I would say 42,700 will get tested there. Yeah, Reef bearish. VeChain. Did we do VeChain? Yeah, we did VeChain. I think that's going to be it, guys. Oh, FTT for LR. Oh, yeah, FTT. We'll do FTT for LR. Sorry, I missed that. I'm sure you can empathize with how I get swarmed with requests. But yeah, oh my God, a bullish chart. Not looking bad. As you can see, lower highs here, getting invalidated here. Higher lows being set there, smashing through new highs. Higher lows being set bang on lower highs from before and previous downtrend, right? Very nice. I would expect progression to the upside here. I would expect a challenge of 47.18 there, looking really quite nice there. Yeah, not bad at all, right? That's what I would say. Coming through for FTX, FTM. FTX is an exchange, right? So yeah, this is not looking too bad at all. $47.22. Definitely on the cards there. Mike. Absolutely not, man. I don't do that. But I know I can see quite a lot of you do like a bit of the old don't know if I can say that on stream. I'll probably get banned, right? But yeah, I know you like to kick it and relax, right? Oh yes, it's not a problem. Not a problem with that, but I can't do that because it actually gives me panic attacks, right? Really bad, really bad anxiety. Used to be fine, but not anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, so that's what I would say about that. Enjoy your time, especially on the brownies, right? Oh, Good stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning with another BTC update and a lovely altcoin request show coming through there. I will be in the Telegram for most of the day. So yeah, hit me up if you've got any questions and stuff like that. All good in the hood. We will see you all. Tomorrow. And goodbye to the CC gang coming through there. But yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. You know why we're here. We are here to make money. Cold hard cash. Juicy. You like the juice? Are you feeling juicy? Juicy, 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 juicy. Peace, guys.